Why the Queen of Dark?
Well, the name first appeared on Twitter when one of my Twitter friends decided that to nickname you Queen of Dark. I was just going down on my Twitter feed and I seen in one of the articles saying that Nyakim Gatwech has recently been nicknamed Queen of Dark. And then I laughed at first, but I was just thinking about it and I was like, well, my Instagram name is Queen Kim. And then I'm embracing and preaching about my dark complexion and loving it. So I'm just assuming that the Queen Kim and Dark, they just put the two and two together, and then there's like, and it's a very catchy name. I love it.
Right. So walk me through this entire story, because I find this hard to believe. Tell everybody about that fateful Uber ride.
Yeah, that story first appeared when I put a picture up with me and my other 4 Sudanese model friends on Instagram and wrote the caption about that story that happened to me. And then, so first, I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I was looking for a job at a time in mid-April. And I called up an Uber, and an Uber driver came to my place to take me to my interview in St. Paul, Minnesota. And when I got in the car, the guy himself, he seemed like he was intrigued. He didn't know, it seemed like he never seen somebody that looked like me before, you know? He was shocked or confused the way he was looking at me. And then as we was riding to my interview, and then he told me, he looked at me, he asked me, where you from? And then I told him that I'm from South Sudan, you know? And then he's like, wow, you're very dark. And I said, I know. So and then he's like, so he asked me that, don't take this offensive, but can I ask you a question? And I say, of course, go ahead, because I get silly questions all the time. And then he said, if you was given $10,000, would you bleach your skin? And I laughed it off at first, and then I asked him why did he ask that question. And then he said that because he feel like life is harder for me being as dark as I am. He feel like I will have a hard time finding a relationship. Guys won't find me attractive. He feel like if I was to go for a job interview, I wouldn't get a job because of my dark complexion. So he just has so many reasons he think that life would be easier if I was lighter. And then I told him that at one point I did consider bleaching my skin color, you know, at some point in my life. But from where I am right now, I accepted who I am and grew to love who I am and grew to have confidence. So I would never do it, you know.